Yo, you guys, we're back. We got another one. I'm gonna keep this one short and simple because I feel as though, excuse me, I lost my voice, but I feel as though this is pretty obvious what today's time period we living in, this generation. But yeah, love is a scam. Love is one of the biggest scams of all time. When I was growing up, the media portrayed these romantic love stories that was all pandered to women and guys actually, and had us thinking and believing that there was such thing as the one. And I could just remember vividly how different the world was 10 years ago. Relationships, gender roles, men, women. And now it just seems as though everything has lost its value, love especially. See, I could never fathom growing up being with more than one person because that's what I was taught to believe, and that's what I genuinely believed. I believe that if you fall in love with someone, it's just you and that one person. I couldn't even wrap my mind around having multiple partners until obviously I got older. My innocence was lost, and now at this age that I'm at, it's really lost. It's really like no point of redemption. And I'm not saying this to say people. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you're being pessimistic. You're being a Debbie Downer, whatever the case would be, just because of my experience." But in actuality, I definitely believe what I'm saying at least holds about approximately 80% true for most people. Right? The reason why love is a scam is because women can't love men unconditionally. Number one, let's start there. Women are not wired to love men unconditionally. Let's start there. Even if you guys, quote unquote, let's say you have a unicorn. Let's say you have a woman who's not like most women. Let's say she's not materialistic. Let's say she has a lot of good traits, 80 out of 20%. That 20% is still gonna be very disrespectful. That 20% is gonna make you question the relationship every time, because women are just wired to be crazy. They're just crazy. I mean, it's no other way to put it. Women are legit crazy, and men are crazy because we love women, and it just is what it is. But as far as believing, I could never believe a woman, her words and what she says, because they're just not consistent. A woman is more loyal to her emotions more than anything else, and everybody knows a woman's emotions fluctuates unless she's learned differently in her lifetime, unless she was raised differently by some type of father figure or mother or whatever, unless she actually seen something different. Most women are going to be raised with no guidance. They're going to have no guidance. Most women need guidance. It just is what it is. And so you bring the man into the equation, masculinity, which is a symbol for order and discipline, right? And it's supposed to be like this balance. But nowadays, women have so much power in society that they just abuse their power. They went from wanting to be equals, quote unquote, with men to now feeling as though they're more than men. There could be a man and be a woman on the same token. You know what I mean? But men are not granted that same luxury, if we're being real. So yeah, we just gotta be honest, man. We just gotta be honest with ourselves as a society, it just what it is. I think most women love drama. They're attracted to drama. They're attracted to chaos, and even the ones who are not super drama based still feel a need to cause some type of drama, some type of commotion to shake things up a little bit, just to feel something, because their whole thing is to feel. You know what I mean? I genuinely do not like women. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, and y'all can say I'm a homosexual, whatever the case would be. I don't care. I love women in a sense of their beauty, their essence, their feminine qualities, But as far as tolerating them, I can't tolerate a woman long enough to be in a relationship with her or a marriage because it's nonsensical. And my thing as a man is, if you're gonna listen to me and respect me and allow me to lead us, you know, my biggest thing is I'm big on respect more than anything else. I'm big on my respect, bro. I don't care about nothing else. I don't even need the love. I'd rather you respect me. You ain't gotta love me, but at least you gonna respect me and still do your motherly duties, your wifely duties, or whatever the case be, just like I would, vice versa. If I didn't really fuck with you, you know, or I don't really fuck with my boss, you know, we've learned to camouflage ourselves to make other people happy, but it seems that the woman's happiness has become the prime focus in majority of relationships nowadays. Is if she's not happy, you're not happy. The relationship is not happy. You get what I'm saying? Because women feel as though they just always need something. They need something more. It's never enough. It's not enough. And man, I done witnessed in real times actual relationships, marriages, people who've been together X amount of years, 10 plus years, the most ideal couples, the perfect couples, people who thought that these people would never break up. These people were just saints to each other. And then you realize, you know, when shit hits the fan, that they end up hating each other's guts. Or things were never as lovely as we thought they were. And I think majority of people just try to keep stuff together for the image, for the outside perspective, especially if you got kids with a woman, y'all have kids together, you try to, you know, blanket a lot of things to make it seem better than what it is. But the actuality of it, guys, we just got to call it spades a spades. Shit is fucked up. These women are fucked up. Us men, we're fucked up. You know what I mean? And I can honestly say I ended up on this side because I've been jaded. I'm genuinely jaded by women. I'm genuinely jaded by the society of women and how things are moving. I can't get no respect or no love. I can't get no cooperation, anything of that nature. And so ultimately it frustrates me, and it just makes me it makes me become so off-putting to the thoughts of relationships and women in general, because I feel as though they all come with the same format. They all have the same form of thinking, the same way of being, and you would think that it will make it easier to deal with them. But then there's always that monkey wrench just with anybody, not just man or woman, but you just never know what a person's thinking. You know what I mean? You never know what is really going through a person's head, man. And I think men, I'm just tired of seeing us taking the short end of the sticks. I'm tired of us having to bite down on the bullets and you know, become sacrificial lambs, basically, for other people's happiness, for women's happiness especially. It's like, what about the men? You know what I mean? What about the ones who actually have to do the hard work, who actually have to put their foot down and do the stuff that most people don't want to do? Is there no reward for them? Is there no love for them? Is there no possible hope or future for these men? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, love is a scam. Everything we've been taught is literally a scam, bro. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10, you're still too young, you're still too green. Give it some time, come back to this video, you'll understand exactly what I mean. You know what I mean? Bars. I wasn't even trying to do that, but yeah, it just is what it is, man. It's fucked up. And yeah, I have hope. Needless to say, with all that being said, I still have hope, because there's a select few in this world who are just, you know, outliers, who wanna be better, who wanna be different, and those are the ones who deserve the answers that they seek. But everyone else is just pretending, acting as if they know what's going on, so entitled, so full of themselves. Women, men, we just got to do better, man. Like, cause this is horrible. This is terrible, especially if we talking about having kids and future generations to come. What are we leaving them?